Hello everyone, welcome to Students Point. This is 17th of February and we are going to see all of the important questions for the day. So pay your attention till the end. And to get the updates of all these videos, you can join us on Telegram by writing the channel's name, Students Point. You can also follow us on Instagram by writing the username, The Students Point. And if you find the video useful, then don't hesitate to like the video and do share the video with as many friends of yours. Also subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to receive the notification of all the videos. Now again here an important question which everyone has to answer today in the comment section. The question is, the potential first case of a new and deadly disease X has been discovered in which nation? तो डिजीज X नामक एक नया और काफ़ी डेडली डिजीज़ है, वो सबसे पहले किस कंट्री में डिस्कवर किया गया है? सो लेट मी नो हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू कैन आंसर इट. Let's begin now. The first question, Sandisk, which was recently in news, is it is a messaging platform just like WhatsApp. So here B is the right answer. It has been launched by National Informatics Center and it can be used by anyone who have a mobile number and an email ID. The next question now, Dr. Ajay Mathur, who has been appointed as the new Director General of, तो इन डॉक्टर अजय माथुर को अपॉइंट किया गया है एज द न्यू डायरेक्टर जनरल ऑफ इंटरनेशनल सोलर अलायंस. सो हियर डी इज द राइट आंसर. इंटरनेशनल सोलर अलायंस के नए डायरेक्टर जनरल के रूप में इन्हें अपॉइंट किया गया है आफ्टर रिप्लेसिंग मिस्टर उपेंद्र त्रिपाठी. और इंटरनेशनल सोलर अलायंस जो क्रिएट किया गया था इन 2015 बाय द इनिशिएटिव ऑफ और जॉइंट इनिशिएटिव ऑफ प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ इंडिया अलॉन्ग विद द प्रेजिडेंट ऑफ फ्रांस. आज इसके मेंबर्स लगभग 70 से ज़्यादा इसके मेंबर्स हैं ऑफ इंटरनेशनल सोलर अलायंस एंड द टारगेट ऑफ इंटरनेशनल सोलर अलायंस इज़ टू एक्यूमुलेट द टोटल इन्वेस्टमेंट ऑफ अप टू 1000 बिलियन US डॉलर बाय 2030. बहुत ही ज़्यादा ओवर ऑप्टिमिस्टिक है, ऐसा दिखता हुआ दिख नहीं रहा कि दिस मच अमाउंट विल बी गैदर्ड फॉर इन्वेस्टमेंट in the field of solar energy. If you want the PDFs of all these videos, then you can join us with either of the plan. The first plan is for 2 months and the second plan is for 4 months. The link to subscribe to either of this plan has been provided below in the description as well as in the comment section of the video. And after subscribing, you have to send your mail here at pointstudent2020@gmail.com. Also, if you are preparing for UPSC for next year 2022 or for PCS examinations for this year 2021, then you can purchase the entire course. The fee is just rupees 2499. You can even choose to pay it in 2 installments, and after subscribing you have to send your confirmation mail here at pointstudent2020@gmail.com. Also, the link to subscribe to this course has been provided below in the comment as well as in the description of the video. If you want to study just economy, then it will cover the portions for UPSC, PCS and EPFO. And again, to subscribe you have to go below in the comment section and in the description of the video. Let's move ahead now. The third question, Devendra Kula Velalar community are primarily habitants of, तो ये एक कम्युनिटी है देवेंद्र कुला वेलालार जो शेड्यूल कास्ट की कम्युनिटी है एंड दे आर प्राइम हैबिटेंट्स इन तमिलनाडु. सो हियर सी इज द राइट आंसर. The Palar, the term Palar refers to Malar. It is a Tamil subcaste of peasant found in Tamil Nadu, and nowadays this community member prefer themselves to be called as Devendra Kula Velalar. Here the name Devendra, they derive it from god Devendra. And the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment has recently said that the reports appearing in media about delisting of Devendra Kula Velalar community फ्रॉम दी शेड्यूल कास्ट आर कम्प्लीटली मिस इन्फॉर्म्ड. तो एक खबर चलाई जा रही थी दैट इस कम्युनिटी को शेड्यूल कास्ट के लिस्ट से हटा दिया गया है, बट दैट इन्फॉर्मेशन वॉज रॉन्ग एज पर द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ सोशल जस्टिस एंड एम्पावरमेंट. द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नाउ, कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स अबाउट मोइनुद्दीन चिश्ती. मोइनुद्दीन चिश्ती थे कौन? तो ये चिश्ती सूफी ऑर्डर के फाउंडर थे एंड हिज श्राइन इज़ अजमेर शरीफ दरगाह. बहुत ही फेमस है, आपने नाम सुना होगा अजमेर शरीफ दरगाह जहाँ अकबर भी जाया करता था, और it is located in Rajasthan. So this is correct. And the Urs festival held at Ajmer in Rajasthan, which commemorates the anniversary of the death of Sufi Saint Moinuddin Chishti. ये भी सही है. The Urs festival आपको नाम याद रखना है. That Urs festival is related to the death anniversary of Sufi Saint Moinuddin Chishti. So here both of these options are correct. So C is the right answer. The Urs festival is an annual festival. It is held at Ajmer. It commemorates the death anniversary of the founder of Chistiya Sufi order in India. Why news? Because Prime Minister Modi has handed over a chadar that would be offered at the Ajmer Dargah on the 809th Urs of Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti. The next question now. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, who is the WTO's first female and first African leader, she belongs to Nigeria. So your B is the right answer. The World Trade Organization has chosen her as the first female Director General, and she has also become the first such female and first African leader to become so. She is 66-year-old. She will serve WTO's Director General for 4-year term. The appointment was possible only after the new US President Joe Biden has endorsed her candidacy, which was earlier blocked by former President Donald Trump. Please note that she holds citizenship of both US and Nigeria. अगर मैं आपसे एक क्वेश्चन पूछूं that whether an Indian citizen can hold citizenship of another country, तो उसका आंसर होगा no, because Indian Constitution does not allow a person to hold dual citizenship. In India we have conception of single citizenship, यानी कि एक कंट्री के ही सिटीजन हो सकते हैं हम. साथ ही हम ये भी नहीं कह सकते दैट वी आर सिटीजन ऑफ दिस स्टेट एज वेल एज सिटीजन ऑफ इंडिया. वी आर ऑल सिटीजन ऑफ इंडिया एंड नॉट अ सिटीजन ऑफ एनी अदर स्टेट. एट द मोस्ट हम ये कह सकते हैं दैट आई एम रेसिडेंट ऑफ दिस स्टेट बट आई एम सिटीजन ऑफ इंडिया. आई होप एवरीवन गेट्स इट. ऑन द अदर हैंड US Constitution allows the conception of dual citizenship. The next question now. Who has been appointed as the Executive Secretary of the United Nations Capital Development Fund? अब यहाँ पे मैं आप सबसे बोलूँगा कि वीडियो को पॉज करें एंड रीड दी ऑप्शंस केयरफुली. ऐसे ही ऑप्शंस देकर एग्जामिनर बहुत हंसता है दैट बच्चों की तबीयत बिगड़ गई. देखिए यहाँ पे सारे नाम में प्रीति ही हैं, तो अगर आपको ध्यान से पता ना हो तो एग्ज़ाम में ये क्वेश्चन करना बहुत ही मुश्किल हो जाएगा. जैसे क्वेश्चन तो बहुत ही आसान है बट ये ऑप्शंस मेक्स इट वेरी डिफ़िकल्ट. तो जनरली हम याद करके जाएंगे दैट प्रीति, इट इज़ प्रीति हु हैज़ बीन अपॉइंटेड एज द एग्जीक्यूटिव सेक्रेटरी. लेकिन यहाँ पे टाइटल भी जानना जरूरी है. इट इज़ प्रीति सिन्हा. सो हियर बी इज़ द राइट आंसर. द यूनाइटेड नेशंस कैपिटल डेवलपमेंट फंड हैज़ अपॉइंटेड प्रीति सिन्हा as its executive secretary, and she is an Indian origin investment and development banker. If you have found the video useful till now, then don't hesitate to like the video and share the video with as many friends. Also subscribe and press the bell icon to receive the notification. The next question now. Consider the following statements about Sanctuary Lifetime Service Award. The award was instituted by Sanctuary Nature Foundation. This option is correct. And Theodore Bhaskaran has won the Sanctuary Lifetime Award for the year 2020. This is also correct. So remember this name, Bhaskaran, T. Bhaskaran. So here both of these options are correct. So C is the right answer. Who is he? He is a writer, historian, and a naturalist and an activist. He has been given this award for writing on conservation efforts. And to get the PDF of all these videos, subscribe to either of the course. Also don't forget to like the video and share the video. Subscribe and press the bell icon. We will meet again in the next video. Until then, stay safe and thanks for watching.